Yeah, lovely sight.
Now, we've been talking about the financial pressures on the hospitality sector this morning and how a third of all pubs might close unless the Chancellor helps them with rising costs in the autumn budget.
Yeah, we've been hearing from some pub landlords who are struggling to balance the books.
Lots of people really struggling, and lots of you have been in touch this morning. Dan is here
Lots more to come before Morning Live at 9:30. But let's get the news, the travel and weather from our teams around the UK.
With the health benefits of eating fruit and veg. But what if scientists could make your 5 a day even healthier?
5 a day plus. Yeah, that's the plan at one research centre in Norwich, where tomatoes are now being genetically altered to include more vitamin D. Here's our reporter, Nikki Fox.
John Kay and Sally Nugent.
Now, hospitality bosses are warning that a third of pubs could close if the sector doesn't get more support from the government in the autumn budget.
Dan has been taking a look at this.
Of course, keep in touch with Janet and see how her campaign goes.
Morning Live follows breakfast on BBC One this morning. Let's competition that's had all of us glued to our screens all weekend, and it's not the Ryder Cup.
It is the annual Fat Bear Week in Alaska's Katmai National Park, where people vote for the bear they think is best prepared for the winter.
There isn't a shot of him not eating.
Apparently, you have to be the bear that best exemplifies fatness and success.
Two things go hand in hand. If you're a bear preparing for hibernation...
I think we're all preparing for hibernation,
definitely.
aren't we? Matt can tell us
with John Kay and Sally Nugent.
Hello there. Here are headlines.
Let's get the news, the travel and the weather where you are. GPs in England have threatened to enter into dispute with the government over plan changes which would allow patients to make unlimited requests for online appointments.
Yeah, the British Medical Association's GP committee says making the change without employing more staff is unsafe, and they've given the Health Secretary, Wes Streeting, 48 hours to respond. Well, we're joined now.
It's coming up to 7 o'clock. The headlines will be here with us in just a moment, but now let's get the news, the travel and the weather where you're waking up this morning.
The conference continues in Liverpool. One of the key themes this week is going to be the threat posed by Reform UK.
With opinion polls suggesting Labour is trailing behind Nigel Farage's party, the Prime Minister says his government is in a battle for the soul of the nation. And
speaking to the BBC's Laura Koonsberg over the weekend, Sir Keir described one of Reform's immigration policies as racist and immoral.
Another one. That was Ian Teasdale and his wife, Catherine Weatherfield, talking about their challenge, which they have called terminal illness.
Amazing. That smile of his, that
gorgeous
positivity
people
and energy as he goes about it.
Morning, if you're watching.
Yeah, good morning. Right, it's 27 minutes past 6. For the first time this week, let's check in with our teams around the UK.
To hear from Janet, who, of course, has sat here on the sofa with us several times now.
Yeah, that's two big post office stories we've got today, isn't it?
Indeed,
the post office's own future, and then talking again about the future of those individual compensation deals.
Now, it's 22 minutes past 6. Let's have a look at one competition that has had everybody glued to their screens all weekend. You know what it is, don't you?
Ryder Cup.
No, not that one. It's the Fat Bear Week competition in Alaska's Katmai National Park, where people vote for the bear they think is best prepared for winter hibernation. Carry that extra weight. They're going to survive the winter.
I love our pictures of Chunky still eating.
It doesn't stop.
We will follow that and bring you all the news. And John will have the Ryder Cup for us officially a little bit later as well. Right, it's coming up to 6:15.
Let's see what the weather is.